Hello. So today we're going to be making an unoccupied bed, and so starting first I would come into the room and assess any hazards, make sure everything's safe. The bed would be low, but this isn't a hospital bed, so it's pretty low already. So we would make sure everything is safe, there's no spills or anything, and then we would begin. So I have my dirty hamper, laundry hamper right here, and then I have a chair right here with the clean linens just right next to the bed. And so starting first, I would wash my hands because I don't have a sink in here. I'm going to use hand sanitizer to make sure my hands are clean before beginning. So we would clean our hands first and make sure to rub it in around our wrists, then our fingers. Make sure it's dry. And then we're gonna put on some gloves. And we're gonna start by taking off the pillowcase. And so we'll just take this off and try not to get any of our clothes or our skin onto the bed. So we're going to take off the pillowcase and fold it. And then we'll place it in the dirty hamper. And then we're going to place the pillow next to the clean linen. So I'm just going to place it on the back of this chair right here. If you can see, I don't know, it's right there. And then next we're gonna unfold the blankets. And come over to this side to not lean. And then we're just gonna fold this up. I do have a new blanket that I'm gonna use, so I'm just gonna put this in the dirty hamper as well. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the sheets. And then we're also gonna take off the fitted linen as well. Put that in the middle, and then come over here. Do the same thing. And because I do not have an extra change of sheets with me, I would normally place this in the hamper to be washed, but I do not have an extra set, so I'm just going to reuse them because they are clean. So we're gonna take these, we would set them in the dirty hamper, but I'm actually gonna set them in the chair because I don't have another change of sheets. So then after we remove all of that, I have my little mattress topper here, so I'm just gonna leave this on. We would dispose of our gloves in the trash can, and then we're gonna wash our hands again, but again I'm just going to use hand sanitizer because I don't have a sink available next to me. Make sure to draw that in. And then we're going to put on our second pair of gloves. Okay, now we're going to begin by putting on the fitted sheet. first. And And again, of course, this would be neatly folded. So we're gonna start by spreading it out. And then we're gonna come over here and tuck it in. And same thing, we're gonna come down here. We wanna try to get it as straight as possible. You're not trying to have any wrinkles. Then next we're going to add in the flat sheet. Again, this would be folded neatly, but I don't have a change of sheets. So we're going to start off by putting this. We're going to line up the top of the sheets to the very top neatly. And then we're going to come down here. The excess needs to be at the bottom. We're going to leave fold it up in the middle. Pull it down just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to tuck in, I'm going to move the hamper, we're going to tuck in the excess sheets at the bottom, just at the end. And then we're going to do the same thing with the blankets as well. So I have a new blanket that I'm using that's folded up. We're going to start by putting this in the middle. And we're going to line it with the sheets. Again, we're going to tuck in this at the end. But before I do that, I want to show y'all how to properly tuck in the sheets. So now that we have it tucked in at the end, we're going to pull it up like this. Okay. Pull it up, and then we're going to, because my sheets aren't that long, maybe I could scoot it out just a little bit, so to show you better. But we're gonna tuck it in up here, or pull up here, and then we're gonna tuck in this part right here. Make sure that's nice and tucked in, and then we're gonna let that fall. So we have that tucked in. Okay, so now we're gonna again put our blanket on. And then come over here, and we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to make sure our sheets are, there's not a lot of lines in our sheets. We don't have to, we want the excess to be down here, not up there. So again, we're going to pull it down here. We're going to lift up the bed and tuck in at the end. And then I'm going to pull up, tuck in this extra part. And then we're going to let it fold down. And then we're going to take our blanket. There's not too much excess, enough to fold in. So we're just going to leave it like that. Again, not enough to fold in. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And because it's kind of short, you would normally fold it in like this. Well, I guess we could go ahead and do it. Like that. And then now all we have left to do is put the clean pillowcase on. So we have our pillow, and then we have our folded pillowcase. We're gonna take the end and we're gonna fold it inside out. We're gonna hold the end, and then we're just gonna take the pillow and put it in here. But that did not work because I wanted to. I'm gonna redo that. So again, we're gonna fold this part, fold it inside out like that. And then we're gonna tuck it in. There we go. So we have our new pillow. Put it up here. And then that's it. On the bed making part, we would dispose our gloves and then clean our hands again. And then that will be it. We'll take our dirty sheets and with us, and then again access the room on the way out just to make sure everything's nice. Thank you very much.